Hello and good morning. It is Sitka Day. Welcome everyone. I'm Jackie and you're watching Glimmering Shimmering Travel. And today, if you didn't already guess, it is our day in Sitka. It is still very early in the morning because I am still messed up on time zones. So it's about 4:30 ship time, 5:30 Pacific time, and God knows what Eastern time. It's still very early in the morning. The sun is not even up. There's like hardly anybody around, which is nice. But I'm just waiting for the observation lounge to open so I can get a little bit of breakfast, some coffee, and watch us pull into port into Sitka. We have a great fun day. We have a fun day planned. We're going to take an excursion on a sea otter and whale tour. So I can't wait to bring you along on that. And we meet our groups over in the theater and then we'll be off on a boat. I'm hoping the weather will cooperate, but if not, I've got all of my rain gear ready to go. And I cannot wait. It'll be fun. It'll be fun to explore Sitka. Yeah. After that, we'll probably catch either a late lunch or some snacks. And then we'll see what the day brings because we have nothing planned for this evening other than dinner. The Sea Otter and Wildlife Quest is a 2.5-hour excursion in Sitka. You'll meet your boat and their knowledgeable crew just steps from where the Bliss docks in port. On this tour, depending on the season, you'll be able to see sea otters, bald eagles, sea lions, bears, and other type of marine life and birds. This tour boasts having a naturalist on board to explain all of the wildlife that is encountered on this cruise, along with how the ecosystem of this region of Alaska works. They are super knowledgeable and had a lot of interesting information to share. As you travel along the narrow island passages and into the open bay, you have the option to relax either in the enclosed cabin on the lower level of the boat or up top in the open observation deck. Snacks and drinks are available for purchase. This tour is $199 for adults and $149 for children if booking through the cruise line.
A death spiral all the way down, and at that point the female is kind of testing him to see if he's tough enough, I guess. A lot of times they'll come just a few feet above the surface of the water or the rocks, and if they're not strong enough together, that male will a lot of times end up being push their calves up to the boats as well. But that's one of the only places in the world where we see that kind of behavior. Up here, their main goal is feeding. That is why they come to Alaska, and that's why a lot of different species of whales come to Alaska. Humpbacks will start coming this summer. Most of them up here will be coming from Hawaii, and they're all coming up here because we have. So these gray whales can get up to about 45 feet long as a fully grown adult. Just the width of their fluke or their tail is going to be about 10 to 11 feet wide.
So we are just finishing up the Sea Otter and Whale tour. We got to see gray whales, a sea otter, some bald eagles, and very coolly, some orcas. If you don't know what an orca is, and you're a kid of the 80s and 90s, you'll remember the Free Willy movie. That's what an orca is. So I would definitely recommend this tour for sure. See you in Sitka. Came back and we have chocolate covered strawberry and some other random sweet things on a plate for us. That's fun. So we went to downtown Sitka. I would say maybe let's hope that's better during the summer months, because there's not a lot to do down there. Maybe if you took a tour, that might be a little bit more exciting, but there was just a few shops. I wouldn't recommend just getting off the boat and going to Sitka. You'll be disappointed. So if you're traveling to Sitka, I highly recommend booking an excursion, because I think that's where you're going to get your value to take in the wildlife or the history, get a little bit more than just downtown Sitka. So we're probably going to one of the main dining room tonight. We're never probably going to go back to the actual big dining room. It was just too loud, too chaotic. We like both savor and taste. They're pretty much mirror images of each other, but they're smaller and quieter. If you've been on the Disney Wish, it's reminiscent of the 1928 dining room, either the Roy or the Walt Disney dining room. However, no Disney. It's just your average cruise food, nothing spectacular. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you learned a little bit about Sitka, liked seeing the whales as much as I did. I really enjoyed that Sea Otter cruise. If you haven't already, go ahead and click subscribe and hit that bell so you get notifications when my next video drops. If you haven't already, go ahead and join me over on Instagram and Facebook. The link will be in the description below. And remember, this is not goodbye, but see you real soon.